Quick question. Did Simone make the right choice in choosing Damon over Orlando? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lawrence Report. Tonight's broadcast is discussing episode 1 of season 3, which unfortunately is the final season of All-American Homecoming. And if this is your first time checking out my channel, because I know what you're thinking, well, I haven't seen any All-American Homecoming content on your channel. Keep in mind, I just started my channel a couple months ago, but if you are a fan of All-American Homecoming, like I've been a fan of the All-American universe, period, feel free to stop by the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and comment, because I will be giving y'all my weekly thoughts and breakdowns of everything All-American Homecoming. And I know this is the last season, and some people feel like, well, it's probably a waste. It's not a waste. I'm still a fan of All-American Homecoming. I'm still supporting the show despite, unfortunately, it being canceled. But like I said, I got a question for y'all. Did Simone make the right choice? And is Damon still considered to be in game? And do you feel like now Lando is basically going to be a rebound? I know there's a lot of questions for y'all, but please comment below. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this right now. We know at the end of the last season, from the last episode, right, Simone is basically torn between these two men, Damon and Lando. And from last night, it looks like we know for sure she was in Damon. And I'm starting to wonder now if that was a good choice, but I know she didn't know everything that was going to happen with baseball, him going to the Dominican Republic. I'm pretty sure she probably would have changed her mind because she probably wants her man to be close to Bob. But let's get into this episode of All-American Homecoming. Now, you know, it's the championship game. Simone and everybody else is there and they're supporting Damien. Of course, Damien and them, they end up pulling it out. They win the game, right? But there's a couple issues that are coming, that's about to happen, right? Him and Simone, you know, they're vibing. It's a good situation for the time being, right? But there's rumors swirling about certain programs that are going to be cut, certain athletic programs, I guess you could say, and you know how that is going to affect, you know, the tennis and the baseball team. Now keep in mind, the baseball team just won a championship, so I'm thinking to myself, how on earth are you going to cut the baseball team, right? But they're about to go through a whole new rebrand. Even Amara is about to be sent off to a HBC White House job, right? But basically, we know in real life they basically set up Damon and Amara to appear less in these episodes right here. I don't think they're going to be completely written out. I can't remember all the stipulations in their contract, but Damon and Amara will basically be appearing less on Homecoming. So that's why she's going so all the way to DC, and that's why Damon is allegedly playing baseball over there in DR, right? And it turns out, unfortunately, Coach Marcus, he knew all along that the team was potentially going to get defunded and suspended, right? He tried to make a deal, right? He tried to make a deal the best way he could. He even said that if it wasn't for the rebrand, my deal would have fell through. And Damon's freaking out because he's like, well, listen, I'm not even eligible yet. Like, all my dreams are about to be shattered because of everything that's going on with these people, these stakeholders, how they get ready to change the entire HBC culture for the worse, basically, right? And Damon does have the right to be upset. And we got JR there. You know, JR is coming back from, you know, his medical issues. But getting back to Damon, right? He let Simone know, you know, what's going to happen, you know, with him and baseball going forward. And I forgot to mention this right here, but that one coach told Simone to stay out of grown folk business, right? To let the bigger people handle it, and Simone put her nose in it, and it kind of messed things up for everybody, right? But, you know, like I said, Simone and Damon, they have to have this conversation. Man, he lets her know that, well, you know, Coach Marcus did end up pulling some strings for me, and I am going to get a chance to go pro. I will be able to play, but it's going to be in the Dominican Republic. And Simone goes from to just like that, right? And she, you know, for the lack of better terms, basically breaks up with him because she knows that it ain't gonna work, and she don't want him to hold back his baseball dreams for her. So now we got Lando basically playing the rebound role, right? But shout out to Coach Marcus. He pulled some strings for Damon, so hopefully it'll work out for him, right? And you know, we got the family dinner. The family dinners are not going to be the same. The family dinners will not be the same, you know, without Amara and Damon, right? And we get Thea. Thea comes back from Carolina. Shout out to the Tar Heels. You know why I love the Tar Heels, but shout out to the Tar Heels. She came back. We got a chance to see her. And now Simone, you know, is basically trying to move forward. You know, she ends up moving in. I believe it was with Keisha and Nate at the end, I believe. So they're going to be roommates. Interested to see how that's going to go. But that's basically how this episode ends. Simone ends up making her choice. Damon's leaving. Amara's leaving. Coach Marcus did a bad deal. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. I hate that this show is getting canceled. I still can't believe it. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. But like I said, I will be breaking down these. I think it's maybe 13 episodes. Maybe I will be breaking down 13 episodes. If you love Homecoming, be sure to stop by the channel, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you for tuning in to The Lawrence Report.